guys, I'm Connie and I'm filming this intro month after recording the video you're about to go and see because I accidentally deleted my previous clip. So it just starts with yeah, in this box there's this and this. But yeah, I want to make a proper intro, so yeah. This is October's Scrawlrbox, I think. I received it in like November, I think, but it's supposed to be October if I'm not wrong. And the theme was Happy Cat, and I drew this baby. Enjoy the video, bye! Inside the box we have a eraser pencil, one pencil, like regular pencil, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 Spectrum Noir alcohol-based markers, and the colors are weird, but I'll get there in a moment. And we have a Peddler pigment liner pen. Those are actually pretty good. I buy them um, when I need them. They're not the best, but they are pretty good. And a Zig Brushables two-tone brush pen. Okay, so the Scrawlrbox describes the Spectrum Noir alcohol markers as double-ended markers that boast a broad chisel nib for large areas, fills, and a faint bullet tip for more fine detailed work. The ergonomic rubber-gripped hexagonal barrel also provides greater comfort whilst coloring. I I didn't like the markers, to be honest, because you know it's weird because they are not bad per se because the ink itself it's pretty good, but the theme for this month was Happy Cat, and the colors you are seeing on the caps of the markers is not at all the same you will have while coloring. I did some swatches and the colors are totally different. They are like desaturated and maybe too dark. I would have figured out a better palette for this challenge, like more happy palette. The colors were just too dark and too grayish, just weird. The only bright colors that they placed in was the pink one, but it was maybe too bright. And I don't know if it was for contrast, but I didn't like the color choices at all. And this is weird because if you are going to look at the featured artist card, which is pretty good, it's from Catwalk. I think I follow her on YouTube, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, if you are going to look at the picture of the happy cat she drew, it's so bright and colorful, and like there's yellow and bright greens and lavenders, and there's nothing like this in the pack. It's weird. It's all wrong for some reason. So I didn't like the colors, and I don't really like the bullet tips. They're just not my thing. I just prefer I'm spoiled and I prefer brush nips. But they are pretty good. I mean, if they were cheaper, like €1 each, like Flying Tiger markers, for instance, I would be really amazed by the quality, but I'm pretty sure they cost more than €1 each. So for the price, I don't think they are worth it. And the grip is cool though, and they feel comfortable in hand, which is really a great thing. The Zig brushable two-tone brush pen. It's a marker with a clever concept. One end lays down a fully pigmented color, whilst the other applies a 50% tint of the same color. Use the light end to work over the dark ink for a smoother, even blend. And yeah, this is, I think, the best part of this box, because this pen is really, really amazing. I love the English lavender, which is the color, because it's pretty useful, and you can even shade things with it and just lay down the base color afterwards. It's really pretty. And the double pigmented, like the diversity of the pigments, it's I don't know how to explain it, guys, but the fact that one point has 50% tint is genius. I just like it, because you can work with just one marker, let's say marker, and just get a complete piece with it's really amazing effect, and it's really good. And I will look for more of them, because they were really enjoyable. Then we have the, yeah, Stedler pigment liner, and as I said before, it's just fine liner with metallic tip. And well, it says that it's light, fast, waterproof, and quick drying, but it's really not, because as you can see in my speed painting, it did smudges when I place color over it, and it even smudged it when I was inking. I misplaced the hand, and the ink went everywhere in the picture, and it wasn't fine. Okay, it wasn't cool. I was so pissed. The Staedtler Mars Lumograph pencil is 2H, and it was really weird for me, because I'm so used to softer pencils like 2Bs or 6Bs. I even have like 8Bs, because I'm really light-handed, and I don't like harder pencils, because they make my wrist suffer for some reason. And so I didn't like this pencil. I would probably use it as a base, like instead of the blue pencil, the colorless pencil that I always use to sketch. It's probably the only use I can make for this pencil, or otherwise I would have to just give it away to somebody, because I don't really use that kind of pencil. It's weird that they are going to give this sort of light pencil, but it's probably because you don't have to erase that much, since it's so light. But then again, they give you the Staedtler Mars eraser pencils, pencil that is one eraser pencil for fine point detail erasing. This is because the eraser lid is so hard. It's really hard, and I don't like hard erasers, and I feel like they are not erasing good. Uh, but it's not too bad. I've tried worse. The paper is Canson bristle paper 250 GSM, which is extra smooth, strong, clean white, acid-free surface, perfect for using with markers. And yes, I must say that the paper was really nice. It was so smooth, and the colors were really bright on it. So I really, really like this paper, and I wonder if they made sketchbooks out of it, or if they just sell like blocks of paper or single sheets, because I would really love to have more of this paper. It's really thick and smooth, and it was just a joy to play with it. And for the yeah, there was even a licorice candy that melted in the box, and there was like black matter everywhere, and I couldn't figure out what the hell what it was it. And it turned out it was the licorice, but it felt gross. I had to scrape out some weird matter out of the markers. It was uncomfortable for me. Anyway, the what I did was I sketched some random cats, tried to figure out how to use all of the colors that weren't really my favorite, and I figured that the best way to use them all was to create a sort of background, like so I realized that I wanted the main focus to be the place where the cat was most happy. So let's say a chair, and I placed the cat over it, and I just went ahead and added grass because I wanted to use the green marker, and just use every color accordingly. And it was kind of fun because it was challenging for some reason, because I wouldn't have picked those colors at all. But it felt weird because at some point I didn't know how to shade this thing, so I just used green over the brown just to darken it, and it worked. So yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with it, with the darker areas, but the lightest areas and the pillowy stuff, they just feel striky. I don't like them, and I think they would have been so much better if I worked with a brush nib. Anyways, I'm almost at the end, I think, and this is the final product. I hope you liked it, and let me know if you've done this challenge. Just share your project to me, please. And if you've liked the video, you just feel free to subscribe or like the video or comment down below. And I will be back soon because I have lots of stuff to show to you guys. Okay, bye.